All right, guys. Back at it with my boy Carl.
Hi.
You don't got to do that. It's pretty sensitive, I think.
So am I.
All right, what were we just doing?
I was scrolling.
Well, no, before that. Before we came in the room. Oh.
Mossad, talking about Mossad and how we're going to get shot by Mossad.
We are not anti-Semitic. We are anti-Zionist.
What does that mean?
It means we're against the far-right Judaic idea of Jewish
yeah.
supremacy, which, when you put it like that, should not be a controversial take. Pretty obvious with that one. Nobody is superior to anybody. We're all humans. We're all equal. No one is elevated because of some, religious belief. It's not how that works. You can believe it, sure. Does not mean that everyone else has to subscribe to that belief. Okay. Freedom of religion, by the way. Freedom of spirituality.
And all hail Benjamin Netanyahu.
Good save there. Now, before we were playing ping pong.
Oh, yeah, that.
And
ping pong.
This guy's a D1 rage baiter.
Everybody's
When we playing
ping pong.
when I'm playing ping pong against this guy, I was definitely getting mad. And look, I could tell. I was probably pissing you off. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it was funny.
Yeah, but you were
actually getting mad?
Yes, bro. You were fucking rage baiting the fuck out of me. But it was up until you said one thing, and I was like, he's right. And guess what what'd you say?
What did I say?
You know what the happiest animal on earth is, Carl?
The capybara.
The goldfish. You don't know why? It's got a 10-second memory.
Why the fuck would that make you happier? No, that can't be. Because some goldfish, they'll know.
I'm calling you a goldfish, Carl.
But they remember. But they'll know when it's feeding time, and they'll know when you're near. They'll know it's feeding time.
It's a figure of speech, bro.
But why use the goldfish?
Because there's a clip from Ted Lasso.
Oh.
Okay, remember what he said?
Was it about goldfish?
No. Dude, you fucking... What did I say we're going to talk about in the video today?
Oh, I said absurdity. Absurd.
You said how absurd. And...
I did? I thought I said, never mind.
You were like, it's absurd. You said something about it's absurd. And then I just started laughing. I'm just like, he's so right. It's absurd. Now, Carl is by no means a philosopher.
Philosopher.
And if he is no philosopher, I am also no philosopher.
Philosopher.
Wait. I don't know. Wait.
All
I'm trying to say is that we don't really know philosophy that much.
Balls are itching.
And definitely not to put Carl down just because I at least read some of the papers from the course that I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? So,
maybe in 2 years I'll take it, maybe.
You have to for your major, bruh. You will take it in 2 years, man. Anyways, other day, 2 days ago, I started reading this book. Now, I read the first 2 pages. It's called The Myth of Sisyphus.
Sisyphus.
Now,
Sisyphusting.
Carl, for the audience,
For the what?
what's the myth of Sisyphus?
So basically he pushes this rock up a hill, and the hill never ends, and he just has to keep pushing the rock.
No.
What?
The hill does end.
It does? I thought the whole point is that he always just pushes the rock always.
The only reason I'm being a guy about semantics is because I've heard stuff about the myth of Sisyphus, the philosophical book by Camus, in which it matters that the rock actually does, the boulder does, it falls. Every day he pushes it to the top, and then he watches the boulder fall down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, it's a ancient Greek myth about Sisyphus.
Sisyphus did.
I think he was I forgot what he did to deserve this punishment, but he's just in the underworld, just pushing this boulder up.
Probably rape.
Up this hill, and at the end of the day, the boulder rolls back down the hill, and he has to go down the next day and push it up. And the kind of, I guess the book that I'm reading is about absurdism, so that's why absurd triggered that. And I read the first few pages, and and was like, man, I really don't actually understand what he means when he says the absurd, the absurd, the absurd. Did a little chat ChatGPT-ing on what absurdism is, like what does the absurd mean. And then I talked to my professor after class the other day about what absurdism is. And I think that it's lending itself to be quite a appealing philosophical system of thought. You know what I mean, Carl?
Yes. No.
For the people, define what absurdism is.
It's waking up and you're like, why am I doing this? Oh, no, it's absurd that this is every day or something like that.
Yeah, at least that's my understanding. Again, we're not philosophers. This is just our understanding of what we think it means. But at least from both me and Carl's perspectives, I don't want to speak for you. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
Philosophy.
But I think that we both are in this kind of Sisyphus-esque cycle of life.
Sisyphusing.
You know?
Yes, Buzz.
Like, okay, we wake up. He woke up to my alarm today. I didn't wake up to my alarm. Slept through it.
Yes,
missed
you
class.
did. I thought you woke up.
I woke up and then I fell back asleep.
Fell back asleep.
Missed class. Probably not the move. Then finally got my ass up, went to my class.
Oh, well, I didn't go to class either.
Then I, sat around, went to class, my second class, my physics class, and which honestly I had an interesting conversation about the future of the world in physics. I really liked my physics class. It was the last class of the semester. It was a really good class. But yeah, dude, remember how we did one at the start of the year? An overthinking video at the start of the year? This could also be a recap of the semester.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Shit, I forgot about that.
I wouldn't say so because we haven't finals yet.
Yeah, but I mean, we know how the finals are going to go.
Ping pong.
We're going to do good on the finals.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody's playing paddle ping pong.
What's it called?
Paddle ping pong?
No, I'm just thinking. Anyways, the absurd, right? Like we're in this cycle of life where it seems absurd. I think that's where it comes from. Is that it seems absurd that this is what life is. I don't want to be like, and I don't like, what is it, virtue signaling, where like you're just like, yeah, but there's other people that have it worse, and there's like, there's starving kids in Africa, so shut up. Sure, like, I don't like doing that, but I do want to put in perspective how lucky we are that our life is just pushing a boulder up. You know, if we get into Greek mythology, there's people in the underworld who are like burning to death, who are, living horrible, horrible lives, afterlives. So maybe if we are still Sisyphus pushing a rock up, at least we don't have as bad of a life. But it seems that we were sold kind of, maybe not sold, but it seems that we thought, at least I thought life was going to be more than just pushing a boulder up a hill every day. You know what I mean?
Yes, Buzz.
You got any thoughts on that?
No.
Yeah, so then we're sitting here. We are living in the absurd. Like we have realized and accepted, I guess, that this is absurd. That this life is absurd. Now, there's a thin line, in my understanding, between nihilism and absurdism. And now, Carl, for the people, what is nihilism?
Nihilism is the whole thing that we don't have control over anything or something like that. And you made a comparison to evolution because I was heating up a Hot Pocket because I wanted a Hot Pocket, but I wanted the Hot Pocket because I was a little hungry. And I was a little hungry because evolution.
Okay, I'll say one thing. It's not about control. I don't think that nihilism, from my understanding, is a philosophy saying we don't have freedom, like we don't have free will. However, I do believe that.
Oh wait, is it the one there? It's like.
No, you were like
it's like,
dead on. It's just there's no meaning. You know.
I know you're the one who was like, there's no meaning to anything, so you get to choose what to give meaning or something like that.
Yeah, but I think that's more absurdism.
Oh, it is?
I don't know. I think I talked about this with Chase, another friend of ours, earlier today, and I think he said it kind of well, is that, one, it's not good to be flip-flopping around different philosophical ideas, right? Like, you should be somewhat stable, although you should definitely be, open to, okay, who are you texting, bro? Hmm?
I was asking if anything useful happened in chem today.
And we're I lost my train of thought. It's not good to like be flip-flopping around philosophical ideas, right? Like if you're like, oh, one day I'm gonna be an emotist, and tomorrow I'm gonna be an absurdist, and then next day
Stoicist.
I'm gonna be a stoic,
A stoicist.
a stoic, and then no tomorrow I'm gonna be a deontologist, and then day after that I'll be a utilitarianist. It's not good to do that. Like probably just the best idea is to pick one and stick with it. However, I think that in our time right now, we're in a very malleable part of our lives, right? Like, it's not. I think it's good to explore a bunch of different ones, and then we choose like a little bit later. And what I was kind of talking with Chase about is that maybe the best one is kind of a mixture of the 2 or 3 of like absurdism in stoicism with maybe a little bit of like nihilism in there. Now,
Stoichiometry.
why nihilism? Like people think that nihilism is inherently a bad philosophy. I think I have to disagree, and I don't think that I'm in the like. I think the general consensus is that nihilism is not inherently bad. It's just that the normative result. Jeez, I'm using words here. I'm learning in philosophy class. Okay, the normative result. I think I'm using that right. Is that it leads to a lot of inaction because people believe that their actions have no meaning, right? Like, because if you look at the reasons behind the reasons, like you look at it in layers, right? Like Carl, why are you wearing clothes right now?
I don't want you to see my day.
Why don't you want me to see your day?
Because it's a small wee wee.
Why would that be a bad thing?
Because I don't like the small wee wee.
Okay, well, he's not really helping me out here, but we could probably trace back why we're wearing clothes right now to some sort of like inherent like human behavior that we had no control over that doesn't lend itself to a bigger meaning.
It's because I have a boner right now.
Like our need for like conformity to like a status quo might stem from some evolutionary kind of need for consensus among people and for everyone to act kind of similar and like homogenous, and
humongous.
And then when that happens, that was thousands of years ago of evolution just happening, and now it feels like when I put my clothes on, there's no meaning to that, or maybe there is now. But then, I mean, some people do believe that there is a broader meaning that drives us, that drives our actions. Like if you talk to a devout, let's say you talk to a devout Muslim, they would say they could probably trace back all of their actions eventually to praising Allah and obtaining Jahannah,
Yeah.
But nihilism is just saying there is no big meaning, like capital M meaning. And I think that, prescribing to that belief system, or subscribing, I don't know if that's the right word, prescribing or subscribing?
Subscribing.
Yeah, subscribing to that belief system, it's helpful because if everything doesn't have meaning,
I don't know.
then
Shit, that was just a guess.
It doesn't really matter what you do. You picking up what I'm putting down, Carl?
Un poco.
Like,
Bing bong.
what I think it is more is that it gives the person, like the human like person, right? It gives us agency, free agency to choose what we believe has meaning. Like, meaning can be pretty arbitrary, like lowercase m. We could say
Arbitrary doesn't start with an M.
lowercase m meaning.
Oh.
Like when I say uppercase M meaning, I'm talking about universality, like universal meaning for living, that all humans have this meaning. Like, let's say the Judeo-Christian God is real.
Israel.
And it's like proven. Then it might become that the reason for living is to praise God and to go to heaven and like be a devout Christian. That's like capital M meaning. I don't think. I mean, it's like philosophy. Like, man, if we remember, we solve capital M meaning, then we've solved life and we win. But that's probably not going to happen. Some people believe there is no big capital M meaning, but lowercase m meaning, I think, when you realize if you subscribe to the nihilistic belief system of like there is no big capital M meaning, it's all meaningless, then you get to choose your lowercase m meaning for yourself, like personal meaning for living life. And you get to choose what has weight in your life and what doesn't have weight in your life. And you don't have to worry about other people saying you're wrong, because you can't possibly be wrong about choosing what has meaning in your own life.
Yes, Buzz.
Damn, bro.
What?
That was smart as hell.
Yes, Buzz.
Are you humoring me? Like, I feel like, did that make sense?
Yeah, it made sense.
I hope people on the other side of the screen can understand. But it's
if
like,
you can understand, put a thumbs up in the comments.
And hit that follow button. Like, and then to bring in the absurdist part of it, it's like, we don't have to put meaning into these arbitrary things we're doing of like waking up every day and pushing the boulder. And maybe we can put meaning into pushing the boulder, but maybe we don't. And that's okay. Like, we don't have to push the boulder. It doesn't have capital M meaning behind it. We can choose to say, maybe Sisyphus didn't choose, like, he was being punished. But we have I think we have enough agency to like just walk up the hill without pushing the boulder and sitting at the top and just looking at the view. You know what I mean? Are you like picking up what I'm putting down?
No, I think you lost me there.
Like, not saying that we're about to drop out of school and like go backpacking across the world or some shit. But there is nothing meaning-wise stopping us from doing that. Like, it's not,
I guess.
It's not like there's some broad meaning for us waking up and doing the fucking homeworks and like studying for the finals and
Yuthered buthered.
Right? Sure, we gotta get a job, and I want my GPA to be high, and I want to look like an appealing candidate for employers to potentially hire me.
J-O-B.
And so I can do this, this, and this. Sure, maybe that is a compelling reason to do it, but that's not big. There's not meaning behind it. Like, we can choose to say, you know what, I'm not gonna put any meaning into this, like living this kind of life, and I could say I could just go backpack across fucking Portugal right now. Go look at go look at the Dolomites or some shit. I don't think that's in Portugal, though. Were they?
Why are you asking me? Who's the Dolomites?
Dolomites are like a mountain range. Or we could go to the Andes. Or like we can go freaking hike K2, bruh.
Andes is a mint.
It's also a mountain range.
It's like chocolate mints. They give him an olive
So
oil.
yeah, I think that's kind of the beauty of it. That if there is no meaning, capital M meaning, we can choose our own meaning. Which is, I think it's a pretty powerful message. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty, like, damn. Huh. I think we just solved it, bro. We just solved life.
Rife.
Huh. Interesting. Anyways, I also didn't want to pull in the stoic side of it, Carl.
What's stoic?
Stoicism?
Yeah.
You know stoicism.
Yeah, but I forgot.
Okay, for Carl and the listeners at home. Make that little transition there. A little buzz. Pretty good. No?
What?
That wasn't good.
Hit the dislike button if you... Not the dislike button. The thumbs down emoji if you didn't understand the thing from earlier.
Alright, stoicism. Okay, I'll tell you the story. The big, super rich merchant in the olden days. In Greece. Rich as hell, man. He had a bunch of money. He had a ton of money, right? He had a ton of money. Okay. And he loaded up all his merchandise. He's gonna move to like a new island or whatever. Loaded that stuff, all his stuff, into a boat. Boat went off with all his shit. Storm happened. Boat sank. He lost all his money. He was rich and wealthy and powerful. Now he's not.
I died in Minecraft yesterday and lost all my stuff.
And he's got nothing, right? He's got nothing now to his name.
This is like when I died in Minecraft yesterday and lost all my stuff.
And when you die in Minecraft and lose all your money, or all your stuff, who is to blame?
The skeleton that killed me.
Can you control the skeleton?
No.
You cannot. What can you control in Minecraft, man?
I didn't have my water bucket because I used it to climb up, and then I was about to pick it up, and then the skeleton knocked me off, so I couldn't do epic water bucket clutch.
But you can only control your own actions.
Buzz.
And you can't... Maybe you can blame the universe.
I should have surfaced earlier.
Yeah. Like, maybe you can blame the universe. But end of the day, you can't really, like... You can't always have the excuse of, like, it wasn't my fault. It was, you know? Or maybe it really wasn't your fault. And
No, I should have surfaced earlier.
And maybe you can take some, like, solace in that fact. And you can be like, whatever, I know it's not my fault. That's okay. And I'm just going to focus on what I can control. And that's yourself. So, like, if we're talking about this big capital M, little m, whatever, meaning and whatnot.
Oh, that's like when my chemistry grade went from a 75 to an 100 because they messed up the grading.
Yeah, you didn't have any control over that. You did everything right yourself. You got all the right answers. You studied hard, and you got a good score. But someone else fucked up, and then it's not even your fault why your grades messed up. Now, you can go and, like, you can ask people to change it, but like, if they didn't want to change it, or they were just like, no, and whatever, we're right, you're wrong, nothing you could have done. And you did everything right, and you still failed. But you didn't. I mean, you got it right. Like, you got a good score, and they fixed it. But just in general, that's what Stoicism is understanding that you don't have control over outside factors. You only have control on the inside. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, one of the best Stoic texts, really made Stoicism made popular.
You have the actual
Marcus
book?
Aurelius. I told you I read the book.
I thought you were like online or something.
I bought the book. It's right here in front of you.
Where'd you get the money for that?
It was $11, and I also had a gift card for it. So it's nothing. It didn't cost me.
Where?
At Bank Square Books.
Oh.
Before they moved.
Oh.
So they're not in Mystic anymore. But okay. And I think that how the Stoicism aspect ties into it is that understanding that you don't have, like, maybe it is all absurd, and you can't control, like, this is my life, blah, blah, but you can control your emotions, I think, and you can control your reaction to understanding the absurd, right? Like, Carl, let's be honest, man, maybe we're not going to be world changers. Most people don't change the world. If everyone was changing the world, man, it'd be anarchy, okay? So maybe we can't change the system to give everyone big capital M meaning, or make it not feel like we're pushing a boulder up, or everyone's pushing a boulder up. Sure, we can let go of that idea of that we can control these outside factors, but maybe we can accept that we can control ourselves. We can control if we want to push the boulder up, and we can control our reaction to our surrounding environment. You know? Like, I think that's what I'm going to end it off today. That's what I've been thinking recently. You have any thoughts about that?
No.
Want to do a semester recap?
Semester recap? I don't remember what happened.
So you don't remember a single thing from the semester?
Well, we went to school.
We pushed the boulder up every day.
Yeah, I went to school every day. Most days.
What did we do?
Skipped a couple of classes.
Went to class. Skipped class.
There were some fire drills.
Yeah, there were a couple fire drills. Went on a couple hikes.
One of them was at 11 p.m. and it was raining and he wasn't here.
Yeah. I was at home.
Yeah.
Lucky me. 11 is kind of crazy, no? Do people have to wake up?
Yes. Mad people were in their pajamas. That's right.
Jesus.
Everybody was just fucking bundled under my umbrella.
Yeah, and then Halloween was fun. Had some friends over for that. Thanksgiving break. Really has not been that eventful. I joined a club. That's
Forgot
cool.
to join a club. I'm going to join clubs next semester, though. Hopefully, maybe.
You did soccer. You did intramural soccer.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I forgot to try out for the tennis team because I didn't have a right form in. So hopefully next year.
Let's peep these intramural sports.
Why
Why would there be intramural sports, you dummy?
Yeah, I mean, and also I've been lifting a lot. That's another thing, Carl. Like, I give you shit because you don't work out, right?
Yes.
But first of all, I think it's also helping with my BP side of like, because I was thinking about absurdism and its kind of like relationship with BP, how people may think it's like absurd that like, I'm not even gonna try to do the absurd thing. I was just thinking, it just triggered me to think about BP because obviously it's like one of those things that I just consider. Who are you, or like, who am I, to judge another person in a game that they don't even know they're playing? Okay, like, if I believe that I can put little m meaning on whatever I want, that means I can place meaning on the gym, right? I can say, hey, it's good for me. It's gonna make me look better. It's gonna make my muscles look bigger. I'm gonna be healthier. I'm gonna build self-confidence. It's a good stress reliever. It helps. It releases endorphins. It helps fight depression. It whatever, right? Doing cardio helps with my cardiovascular system. All this shit, right? I could place meaning on that and say this is something that I'm gonna value, but it does. But if I can say like, hey, none of it really has meaning, but I'm just placing my own arbitrary, like I'm just putting my eggs into this
Into
meaning
one
basket.
basket.
Yeah, not one basket.
Make
it's not
sure
the
you
only thing I value.
Put all your eggs in one basket.
You shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. But I'm saying I'm placing my meaning. I'm saying that there is meaning in going to the gym. Okay, who am I to then judge people if they don't also do the same? Like who? It's kind of like the basis of free speech is that we are all fallible. Then like, I guess the basis of free meaning, if we want to call it that, is that we could all be wrong about our meaning. That's why we should all like put our meaning into whatever we want. And then who am I to judge if someone doesn't also place their meaning in the gym? So I'm sorry, Carl, for being mean to you about it, not going to the gym.
It's okay.
Although, I mean, wait. Honor and comfort. Son. But yeah, I mean, you should work out though. It's good for you.
Maybe.
But who am I to judge, right? When I too walk an imperfect man. Like, what do you what's something you place meaning on that I don't? That you're like, why don't you do this?
I don't know.
Come on, bro. We could think of one thing. You do your laundry twice a week.
I do my laundry twice a week.
That's not really placing meaning on anything. So that's not really like a thing to place. Like you go, oh, you work a job. I have no job. I'm jobless.
Unemployed.
Like for you, that's something that you're placing. Like, yeah, I need to get this job because I want to do this. Like this has meaning for me to
Yeah, I
have a
want
job.
to spend money.
Yeah, it doesn't really have. Like, I don't have that same thing. It's like, and you look here sometimes like, bro, just get a job. You're fucking broke.
Yeah.
Which is true, but I don't place as much meaning in having the money because it's like not what I want. Well, I want money, but it's like I don't spend money. Like you spend more money than me.
No.
It's not a bad thing. Just okay, dude. Am I tripping, bro, or are my arms just look insane right now?
Buzz.
Like, what? Like I'm just like what, bro? What are you doing?
It looks like I'm licking the chair.
No flex, by the way. Wait. Oh, flex.
Look at my feet.
All right. So, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say.
These
You
are
got
my
anything?
cow ghost
Carl?
socks. What?
Anything to say?
Nuzzbuzz. Bing bong.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Semester? It's been a good semester. It's not been bad. I think lessons learned, memories made. Wait, I'm trying to think of what's some other cliche good things we could say. Come on. What's like some good like lessons made? Wait, fuck. Friends made, lessons learned, memories had, or whatever.
Buzz.
All right. Well, we got nothing else for you.
I I need to take a
Like, comment,
shit.
and subscribe, and comment down below your favorite holiday song. Right? So yeah, good one. Yeah. Peace
Because
out,
I
guys.
have the Santa hat.